Hello the entire world, welcome back to Best Afternoon Electronics Surgery. And we have this nice HP laptop. This is HP EliteBook. What is the model of this? HP EliteBook Bank and Olufsen. I don't know if that's the model, but all what I can see, this is an HP EliteBook. Which model? I'm not sure. So this laptop came in as no power. So what I want to do, I'll connect the power supply. Power supply connected is taking 5 milliamps, 6 milliamps. And do you have charging light? No. And the power supply is clicking. Huh? No charging sign, no anything. This is just dead. Huh? Is that true? Yeah, it is dead. It is dead. So we have to fix this laptop. So I will say let's get inside this and see what is the problem. All screws are out. Let's see now. My power supply is clicking. According to what the owner said, he said this laptop dead due to water damage. So I'm expecting to see like water damage inside. This laptop dead due to water damage. We are inside the motherboard. Oh yeah. Yeah, it is serious water damage. We have serious water damage inside. Maybe you can't see. But here we have the LVDS connector. Hopefully we can fix this. Check here. You see this kind of water damage? Check here. Like food, like water damage, all the capacitors, they are corroded. And here we have another water damage here. We have a serious water damage on the LVDS connector. Check here. This laptop. Why such jobs on me? Huh? So I have serious water damage here. What I want to do, I want to disconnect the battery. And let's see if we can fix this kind of things. Huh? Check here. Yeah, that is serious water damage. Serious water damage. Let's clean the water damage. You know how we're treating water damage? We clean and we put some flux just to prevent corrosion. Just like that. Let's go on another area. Here. Here is not that bad. It's not that bad here. Okay. Let's go on another area. Where are we now? Check the screen connector. Check. Explain this kind of water damage. Huh? Explain. Okay, I don't want to take out the connector because it's very bad. We are not sure whether the water damage goes under this connector or not. But I just want to clean the outside first before I take out the connector. I want to dry this area. So that's the kind of job that we have today. That's the kind of job that we have today. That's the kind of job that we have today. Where's the BIOS battery? Huh? No BIOS battery. Okay. Let's connect the charger. Let's check the main 19 volts power line. What voltage do we have there? I can't see any voltage. Okay, let's unplug the charger. Let's take out this connector. Is it the right thing to take out the connector? But we need to be careful. This is a tricky job. The connector is gone. One side of the connector is gone. Check here. That's the connector. We have the check. We don't know whether this one is the 19 volts or the 3.3 volts. Okay. This is a bad situation. Let's see now. Why we don't have 19 on the main 19 volts power line? Okay. Water damage job. Plug in the charger. On. You know what? Let's take out the motherboard. Let's take out the motherboard. Because maybe the water damage came from the top. Let's take out this motherboard and see. Hard drive. Maybe we have also water damage on the other side of the motherboard because we don't have our main 19 volts power line is absent. We don't have voltage there. Okay. How do you get inside this? How do you get inside this? Okay. Let's check out the keyboard. The keyboard is out. This looks like the touchpad. We need to check out the motherboard. Yeah, we have another water damage here, but it's not bad like the other side. We have another one here. Here. Otherwise, everything looks fine on this side of the motherboard. Now, we need to know, let me look for something to insulate. Now we need to know why we don't have voltage. Why we don't have voltage? Let's plug in the charger. Oh, we have a bias battery. We have a bias battery here. Let's short pins on the bias battery connector. That will reset the board. Let's put back the bias battery. Let's plug in the power. Charging port. We don't have voltage. Like really? Why? Let's see now. Okay. Now we have 90. 0. So the output of this first MOSFET is closed. The output of the first MOSFET is closed. And why? Is it because we have a shorted power rail or not? Checking the second MOSFET. But based on the fact that the power supply is clicking, I think we have a short there. I think we have a shorted main 19 volts power line. But let's see. Let's lower the voltage to 13 volts. Current sensor. $19. Pressing the power. Why? Let me do some tricks here. And the board is on. You can see there. It's on. It is coming on. So if I plug in the charger here, and it comes with the power, yeah, it is on. You can see the LED here. It's on. So we are safe. So the problem is, are we going to get display or not? That is the big problem. Are we going to get display or not? So let's fix the input thing. Let's fix the input thing here. Those are the MOSFETs. And I don't think the second MOSFET is shorted. Let's do a dodgy thing today. If we have time to look for the reason why that MOSFET is not open, maybe you can do that. But I just want to see if that is the only problem or we have many issues on this motherboard. So I'll bypass that MOSFET. Well, the second MOSFET I checked is not shorted. The first MOSFET is not shorted. That's not the case here. Okay, let's go on the other way around. There are many ways to kill a cat. Let's go on the other way. Let's take down this MOSFET. Our MOSFET is out. I know it's dodgy. I know it's dodgy to do like that, but if you are in repairs, you have to do whatever you do just to solve the problem. So what other connector do we need here? Just to test this motherboard. Let's see. Let's see again with the power supply. You know, I love working with power supply because with power supply you can see many things. With power supply you can see many things. $23 milliamps, 40, and check here. We have the orange light. So let me try to power on the laptop. On. It is on. You can see the current. The motherboard is on. And we have nothing. We have picture but no backlight. Yeah, we need a heat sink here. It's getting very hot. Let's put the heat sink. We have a picture but no backlight. So either that track which is missing is for the 19 volts or for the 3.3 volts. Uh, let's put some thermal paste here. Thermal grease. So this is a lucky customer because we have hope then. We have hope on this motherboard to be fixed. So what I will do, I'll plug the power supply. I'll turn on the motherboard. It's now on. It's on. So let's see what track, where this track is, what that track is doing. That track. So that track is for the 19 volts power line. Okay. 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 Can you get inside this? Now we need to go in different direction. We need to go in different direction. Because I'm sure the problem is the 19 volts is not reaching the screen side. This is not a good weekend for me. I'm receiving like odd jobs. Let's start this screen control panel. Let's start this screen control panel. Let's check which pins they are together there. Diode. You see these 4 pins? Check here. You hear the sound of the beeping sound. You see this? Pin number 2. These 4 pins which are together, they are connected on the 19 volts power line. That's what I know. Those 4 pins. Let's take out this plastic thing. Because we have one fuse which is on the 19 volts power line, and the other one which is connected to 3.3. Because those are the important voltage on the screen side. Okay, let's connect the, just to have assurance, I'll connect this screen here and we'll check again. Because we have 2 fuses here. On. The motherboard is now on. You can see here. I want to check exactly on the screen. Here we have 3.3 and 3.3. But on this fuse, the black thing like a resistor, we have 0. Okay. I've seen it. I have seen it. I have seen it. So now I'll fix this on my way. There are so many ways to fix this. So that's what you expect on a water damage job. Huh? Okay. We need to cut this. Let's see now. Okay. Just like this. And obvious, we need hot glue there. That's to ensure that no bad things will happen here. Just like that. That's all what we need to do here. Just like that. Let's put back this plastic thing. Let's put back the connector. Now the screen is in position. Don't make me wrong. There are so many ways to fix this. There are so many ways you can use to fix this. So what we need here, we need to put back the screws. So we are lucky the connector wasn't damaged, like serious damage. We still have other pins intact except for the main 19 volts power line. I just showed you a different way to approach this, but what you can do, you can even take the voltage from this track on the motherboard, from the 19 volts, the main 19 volts power line, to this locus end, to the pins. You take out 4 wires here, you pull out 4 wires, you reconnect direct to the motherboard. That is another way to do this job. So let's connect our wire on the other side, on the motherboard side. We are here. We are here. Let's stay here. So I checked before. Okay. Okay. That's perfect. So checking this test point to ground. It's not shorted. Again, we need to use hot glue there. We need to use hot glue again here. That's all. That's all what you have to do. Let's test now. Do you think we now have a working laptop? Pressing the power is on. And you have picture. Yeah, the screen is faulty. I'm sure the owner knows about this. You can see all these black spots. We have black spot here. But the laptop is working fine. Huh? Boot device not found. Yeah. So let me put all together and we test if the keyboard is working, the mouse, or other stuff. I put all together. Let's see now. $24 milliamps, 3941. And we have the charging light here. We do have orange charging light here. The current just jumped to 180, 190 on. The keyboard backlight. And it is on. You can see the HP log. The laptop is on. The keyboard is not responding. So it's very possible that this keyboard died also, or it's not properly inserted. There are two options: either the keyboard also died due to water damage, or we didn't insert the keyboard properly. Maybe the keyboard just died. On 1.6 amps. And it's loading Windows. So let's wait and see. The keyboard is not responding. Keyboard is not responding. So what I want to do, I want to reconnect this keyboard. Maybe it's not properly inserted. Let's reconnect this. just to give benefit of doubt that maybe, but it seems as if this water damage came from the back, because here we only found a small spot on the switch next to the switch button. So even if the keyboard doesn't work, that's not an issue. We'll talk to the customer. We'll try to order a keyboard for the customer. The laptop is on. Check the current, 1.7 amps, 1.5, 2.1. The battery is charging. For this size of laptop, that's the right current to charge the battery. Now it's 3 amps, 3.2. The current is increasing. Advanced option, the touchpad is still working. Exit and go to Windows 10. So which model of this? I'm not happy. I forgot to check the board number. It was very easy just to type the board number and check on Google. Well, this HP EliteBook, the keyboard is not working. So the keyboard is gone. So what I would do, I would talk with the customer for keyboard replacement. So this was a water damage job from the customer. You see how we treat the situation. The laptop was not turning on. I had a switching power my DC power supply, a linear power supply, having a clicking sound, and I know something is not right with the main 19 volts power line. The first MOSFET is not driving the power. The second MOSFET is not shorted. I didn't check the BQ chip, but I'm sure if I'm to check the charging IC, everything is fine. So we just bypass the first MOSFET. Yeah, I know it's dodgy, but you can see the current. The laptop is charging. It's charging. I don't know if you can check. I don't know if you can check here. Maybe you can check, or maybe you can't. Volts, 12.1, 14, 116, 117, 119, 120, 121. Check there on the multimeter here. Check here what's going on. The voltage is increasing, so we have the battery is charging. Now it's 12.146, 147. The voltage is going up. So that means the battery is charging fine. So now My wire, is it getting hot? No. My wire is cold. You know my bridge which I took from the main 19 volts power line to the screen connector is working fine. So that's the story. I need just to check the mode of this motherboard. Maybe we can. 1 second. I just want to check the mode of this. Maybe we can. Okay. It's a HP EliteBook. EliteBook Bang and Olisen, if that's the pronunciation. HP EliteBook 840 G3. Maybe that's the model, but that's not important. That's not important. The important thing is we managed to fix the laptop. So I'll stop this video now. I can see on the OBS it's more than 1 hour. Like, subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell for future updates. And see you on the next game. Bye.